Hello everybody. So let's continue with another video. The last video I guess was about yin and yang. So this will be also about the balance, but a little bit different way. So because I understand that the soul is getting through the journey and we are here a small part of the whole journey. We don't know how long is the journey in general, and we don't know how long is our journey. And if right, because as I mentioned, I don't know, this is my interpretation of the whole process from the bigger picture. So if the main energy for the living is love and support each other on the journey, and I mentioned that we cannot share something what we don't have. So the yin and yang topic was a little bit to understand how the balance in general work, in law of the attraction, and probably even by the karma there is also maybe some balance, but it is just the input I get now. I was never giving a thought about it. Like, I mean the balance in karma. But it is basically simple. If you don't have something, you cannot give it. Right? If someone came to you, hey, can you give me whatever, some potatoes to cook, and you don't have it, you cannot give it. So simple it is. You have to go buy it. And this will be also a part of my religion understanding. Many things are misinterpreted. I'm sorry if it is wrong, but I hope you understand. That we can get some things from outside and get it inside. And this is one big misunderstanding in the whole society, because even by the religion was the first basis of this misunderstanding, but this will be a different topic. So I believe you can share balance, you can share money, you can share know-how, you can share love, and you can share many other things only if you have, right? If you don't have know-how about something, you cannot say. So I don't know how the machines in the factory work, so will be no way what can I share for the people who they work in the factory, right? There will be a little bit weird. The interpretation what I have about the machines and what they do will be probably not helpful. Okay. So we choose our parents, we choose our experiences, what we can collect, and there are many things we are unaware. But of course, the other part of the balance is awareness. So about some things we are aware. That means, and you will hear that I was reading it in many even business books, spiritual books, like there was a mix of many books what I was reading, what I read it in the past, which these parts was included. But one point what I will be talking about was missing, and this is something what I realize that would be probably helpful to share. So we have the ability aware choose many things. And there is also the part what we are not aware, and this is also attracting the situation and the people in our life. So after many years on my journey, and I start my awareness journey when I was 20, and I try many different things, and I realize one. Like I mentioned by the yin and yang, you cannot watch, or you can, but to reach the place or to reach the understanding, I should, in my life, right, I will be doing it this way. I should, for my life, observe the spiritual part and the materialistic part. So, materialistic part is for me the body, inner part is the spirituality, and there are many other topics connected to both of them. And as a yin and yang, the whole being, I should observe my whole being. This is my general understanding, and there is also understanding that everyone has his own individual journey to live. So let's say this way, if someone will, or let's say we take 100 people and we give them a goal to reach $1 million in a year salary or profit or whatever, it's just an example, there will be part of the people which just left without the interest because it's not their journey. And there will be people which will be interested and they will be pushing it. Even maybe it will be having consequences later. Then it will be people there who just take it a little bit more easily and they will reach whatever, maybe earlier than the other and maybe later than the other with a more joy. And this is the individual journey, right? There is no comparison, I mentioned before, because there can be some patterns which are like slowing us down, and we need to probably explore some experiences to release them. But on my journey, I realize there are 5 areas which are supporting our inside feeling, and we should, like, I observe regularly these 5 areas. Of course, it is very general said 5 areas. There will be, for many people, will be maybe 7, maybe 8, maybe 10 points to observe. This individual, but these 5 was, according to my journey, important to observe. So the first area will be, let's start it simple. The healthiness of our body. Right, and like I mentioned before, in many different books there was that we should do some sports every single day to do something, that our body is in a move, and many people just focus on these body have to be healthy, and they are struggling in fitness for so many hours because they was reading it according to their patterns, what they have in one book about the business, and they are pushing themselves in the fitness because there was writing go to the fitness. And in this simple example, I just mentioned how the patterns can be and how much struggle it can create, and it will be unnecessary. So to do something for your body, definitely on the daily basis, to have a walk, a little bit jogging, maybe some hiking, biking, whatever is keeping your body to release the old energy, the energy what you collect during the day from yourself. And to absorb the new one, the fresh air, to make a change. There is no need that you have to challenge and push yourself to be the best in the marathon, in the cycling races, in whatever. From my point of view, not. There is no need to be the best in the marathon. Yes, the social patterns are used to teach us you have to be the best, but it has some points what I don't see as necessary. But this will be topic about the patterns, because to be the best, the challenging motivation is, for me, social pattern is not our authentic, loving being, right? So the movement have to be there. You have to be there. Can be there. It is recommended to be there. Let's say this way. So the movement of a body, right? Then, of course, there should be the spiritual awareness. Because as much as I was able to explore on my journey, all the sicknesses and troubles are connected with our attitude, with our social patterns, with the pressure what we create according to the patterns, about the patterns what we get from our parents, friends, society, by the childhood, and many others. So like body and the inner part, so spirituality is the yin and yang, what I mentioned already. So these two are very strong connected. The third important part in this society are finances. Finances, that means for me to, of course, in every single topic or the point what I mentioned already and what I will be mentioning, you will find many people, they are experts in sport. You have many trainers, military, you have Eastern fighting sports and CrossFit and triathlon and whatever, billions of possibility, and they will be experts in their field because they choose to go specifically deeper in this area. Even by the spirituality, you have many temples, many ways, many religions, whatever they will be, they are so focused to go deep wherever they want. And by the finances, the same. There are many people that was helping me even, right? So I was even using these experts to explore how does it feels on my body and what my body needs and wants not, okay? So even by the spirituality, my favorite is Osho, Buddha. By the sport, I tried military trainings, CrossFit trainings, and long runs and short runs and yoga, and I tried many things. And I was able to find out what suits me and my individuality. So by the finances, there are many experts. But in general, many of them told you the first and important thing is the safety account. That was in many courses what I did about the finances and investments. The first thing was do your safety account. So this is 3 to 6 months of your monthly spending having as an emergency account on the side. It doesn't matter how long it takes, create it. Creating of my safety account in Switzerland was taking almost 2 years, two and something, and it was struggle, but I made it. And I can tell you that the release, what I was feeling, the moment I said I reached my goal, and this is my safety account, and I have 6 months of whatever happened, I'm safe because I have this money. I will be having my apartment, I will be having to eat, and I can find out the way out. So that was the third one, and of course, all of these areas, this is just the basic what I'm talking now, and it should grow and grow and explore more and expand to be a bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So the fourth area will be emotions. Emotions, awareness, reactions, patterns, what is connected. It is a little bit also spiritual. You see, it is the life, everything is connected. So emotions, and the fifth to the balance will be relationships. Relationships to yourself, to your yin and yang part, relationships to your emotions, relationships to your finances, relationships to your body. That's the first point. To create loving and joyful relationship to your balance. This is the first step. What I find out on my journey, that if someone would told me when I was 20, it will be so helpful, but of course I'm not aware if I will be able to understand. So yin and yang, positive and negative, right? But I was able to find out. And when you are able to accept whatever, really, I give my thoughts if this will be like working for everyone. And I didn't find a situation of a person where these 5 points you cannot start to handling. It doesn't matter which will be the first, or the first, or the first, or the first, or the first. It doesn't matter, like, till now. Okay, let's say it this way. Till now, I was seeing many situations. I was involved in many situations. I didn't met a human being situation which will be not able to start your awareness journey for yourself in these 5 areas. Till now, not. Maybe it will change, maybe tomorrow I will do another video, hey, look, I find one. But as I mentioned, in the deep darkness, I can see the white point. So, yeah, I am the one who see the white point. So that's why maybe I was not able to see that it was not possible. But I believe that it is possible till now. So this was for me like turning point when I start. I have to say I start with spirituality. It was my start when I was 20. I was having many issues with my finances. I have to say 15, yeah, like 18 years I have my struggle with the finances till I understand. Of course, with the spirituality, the emotions are really much connected. Oh, I totally forget. I started with sport actually when I was 2. I'm sorry. So for me, the first was sport, the body movement. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I started when I was 2. The sport, ski racing career, ski teacher career, and the whole what was included: biking, hiking, yoga, aerobic that time in the 90s, and then was yeah, the fitness center was not really much mine. I was liking it outside. CrossFit, jogging, ice skating, inlines. That was the first one. So for me, the first one was to feel the body with the help, let's say, with the help of body movement. That was the first thing. Then it was spirituality. Through this whole part, I was having struggle with my finances, the patterns, what I had, and the attitude, the logic, what I was using was very interesting. And also emotions. Of course, I was meeting people, women, friends, ex-friends, ex-girlfriends. So it was involved altogether in relationships. So this was my journey where I started. But it was like a life journey, right? I have to say, through my being, my very strong intuition and my authentic living, I was just like following it, what I find necessary. And if I landed in some struggle, then I find a way out. With reading, with some other ways, what was available in that moment. So so according to my journey and my awareness, these will be the 5 topics. Like, take it step by step to observe how you are doing and how you are, in which states. If you are balanced in the whole topic, if you are not pushing your body too much further away, or you are just a spiritual and you maybe forgot something somewhere, that we are also in this materialistic society, that we need to pay bills to have a comfortable living and some food. Yeah, and how it is with your friends, family, how the relationships are, how much emotional involvement you have, where, what kind of patterns are triggering your emotions. So these are probably like the next step of a balance, which is like mentioned for this life, right? The journey understanding. I'm also like cutting it down and down and down. I'm very much aware, because it was general journey of the soul, then it was our lifetime, and then it was love connected with it, with the yin and yang, right? So yin and yang will be also like general understanding, and now we are getting into like lifetime understanding balance. And and I'm very much curious in these terms what kind of topic will be next. Would it be individual awareness about this balance? Would it be awareness about topics? And where is the love in between? And where is the fun? Where is the lightness? Whew, sounds pretty much interesting for me. So this was a little bit sharing what was helpful on my journey to understand to which parts are my bright side, which part are my shadow side, how it is work together. And even I had many struggles with the finances. It takes patience and a lot of self-love to if you have some patterns what I had to get through it, and I'm still working on it because it's a lifetime journey, and we will see where it will be going. But probably you will know through these videos. It feels good. It feels good. It feels good, this sharing. And this is important. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. And we will see. We will see. So, see you soon. Talk to you soon. Have a nice time.